The average new car in America now costs $48,000. Car payments stretching 6-7 years, gas prices that make you wince, repair bills that feel like a second mortgage. For millions of families, the dream of affordable transportation is dead. But what if everything is about to change?
You also need to be very good at scale manufacturing in order to make it cost like $10,000 or $20,000.
That single sentence from Elon Musk isn't just a statement, it's a declaration of war against an industry that forgot who it's supposed to serve. The Tesla Model 2, cast in just 30 seconds, sold for $12,749 and drives 300 miles on a single charge. While Ford and GM are raising prices, Elon Musk did the opposite.
It's especially not just a revolution in vehicle design, but a revolution in vehicle manufacturing.
That statement terrified the industry, because if Tesla succeeds, everything changes, not just for EV buyers, but for every American tired of being priced out.
In the next 20 minutes, we'll expose how Tesla shattered every manufacturing rule.
You'll see real data, not hype. You'll discover 3 secrets: the gigacasting breakthrough that makes $12,749 possible, the battery that lasts 75 years, and the production revolution already making competitors obsolete. By the end, you'll know exactly what Tesla changed, how they did it, and why it matters to your wallet. If you're tired of being told EVs are only for the wealthy, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and let's expose the truth together.
The numbers. The Tesla Model 2 has long been seen as the vehicle that could change the landscape of the global EV market. But instead of believing the $25,000 headlines you've seen everywhere, we need to look at the actual breakthrough. Elon Musk has achieved what the industry said was impossible: a $12,749 electric car. And that's not with subsidies, that's the real retail price. How is this possible? Because Tesla didn't wait for help. When other automakers raised prices and blamed inflation, Tesla went the opposite direction. The company introduced internal cost reductions so aggressive that the final price dropped below what anyone thought feasible. By eliminating thousands of unnecessary parts, streamlining the supply chain, and scaling production to unprecedented levels, Tesla cut manufacturing costs to just $9,000 to $11,000 per vehicle. That means even at $12,749, Tesla maintains a healthy margin while delivering a car that outperforms gas sedans costing twice as much.
For context, consider this quick comparison. Nissan Leaf is about $28,000. Chevy Bolt is about $27,000. Toyota Corolla gasoline is about $22,000. This means the Model 2 will not only compete with other EVs, but it will also directly challenge the most popular gas sedans in America. Recent leaks support this plan. Giga Mexico has already broken ground using the new unboxed assembly process that cuts costs. Giga Texas is also preparing parallel production lines to reduce delays. And prototypes under the codename Project Redwood have been spotted during testing. Of course, Tesla has a history of delays. The Cybertruck was postponed for years, but this time, splitting production across multiple factories makes the 2026 release date far more realistic.
But price and timeline are just the beginning. To truly understand how Tesla achieved this breakthrough, we need to look under the hood at the 3 technological revolutions that make the Model 2 possible. The technology. So how can Tesla make this price possible? The answer lies in 3 technological breakthroughs that no automaker has ever combined at this scale. Breakthrough 1. The 50,000-ton Giga Press. Instead of welding thousands of small parts, this massive machine can cast the entire vehicle frame as a single piece in just 30 seconds. That cuts production costs by 30 to 40% while making the chassis stronger and safer.
Instead of building new factories, Tesla repurposed the Model Y production lines,
assembling the Model 2 on the same platform and sharing over 80% of its components. This decision saves the company millions each quarter, about $3,000 to $4,000 per car, without sacrificing safety or performance. Tesla also streamlined 26 non-essential design elements while maintaining the same driving feel. The front LED light bar, once a hallmark of the Model Y's luxury design, was replaced with a simpler, more durable headlight system that costs less to build and lasts longer. The panoramic glass roof became a solid steel panel, stronger, safer, and cheaper to assemble. Even the automatic doors reverted to a mechanical design. Fewer failures, easier repairs, and lower maintenance costs. These aren't downgrades, they're smart optimizations, removing what doesn't matter and keeping what truly does. By replacing thousands of welded parts with 3 massive cast sections, Tesla reduced weld points by 90% and cut assembly time from 35 seconds to 15. Scaled across millions of cars, those seconds translate into billions saved every year. Most importantly, Tesla removed luxury, not quality. The Model 2 still carries the full autopilot hardware platform, ready for future full self-driving upgrades. Buyers aren't choosing a cheap Tesla, they're choosing a smarter, simpler, more reliable one.
Breakthrough 2. The 48-volt electrical architecture.
A leap forward from the outdated 12-volt system, it reduces wiring by up to 60%, lowers vehicle weight by dozens of pounds, and improves overall energy efficiency. The result? Lower maintenance costs and greater reliability over the vehicle's lifespan.
Breakthrough 3. Advanced LFP batteries. Tesla has fine-tuned this chemistry to balance safety, longevity, and affordability. With a cycle life of up to 9,000 cycles, nearly 1.5 times longer than conventional packs, the Model 2 can drive hundreds of thousands of miles while maintaining stable performance. What does 9,000 cycles mean in real terms? If you charge your Model 2 once every 3 days, that's roughly 120 charges per year. At 9,000 cycles, the battery will last 75 years before reaching 80% capacity. Even if you charge daily, you're looking at 24 years of use. That's not just a battery, it's a lifetime power system. And because these LFP cells are cheaper and more stable than alternatives, Tesla can pass those savings directly to buyers.
They are cheaper, more durable, and built in the US, reducing dependency on imports. Tesla has completed over 1.2 million simulated charge cycles and thousands of real-world tests. Early prototypes deliver over 300 miles of range with less than 5% capacity loss after 100,000 miles. These motors can last up to 300,000 kilometers, over 186,000 miles. Combined with Tesla's latest FSD system, they make the Model 2 one of the smartest EVs in the affordable segment. But here's what truly sets the Model 2 apart: unboxed process at Giga Mexico. Unlike traditional assembly lines, this approach builds large vehicle modules in parallel and then snaps them together, cutting assembly costs by nearly 50% and shrinking factory space by 40%. Analysts believe this breakthrough is the only way Tesla can realistically achieve its bold target of producing 20 million vehicles per year. What most people don't realize is how this reshapes Tesla's identity. It's not about building a cheaper car, it's about proving that efficiency itself is innovation. Every nut, weld, and process now has a purpose: build smarter, not bigger. That's the real philosophy behind the Model 2. Affordability by intelligence. Value born not from cutting corners, but from building smarter at every step.
But technology on paper is one thing. What would it actually be like to live with the Model 2 every day?
Let's find out. The real-world experience. Based on leaked blueprints and prototype data, here's what living with the Model 2 would really be like. The Model 2 is roughly 15% smaller than the Model 3, with a sleek hatchback body that feels agile in city driving and easy to park in tight spots. One of the hottest debates is about doors: two-door, four-door, or butterfly. From a practical and market perspective, the answer is clear. To sell millions of units, the Model 2 must be a four-door. The 45-plus American audience doesn't want flashy doors. They want something reliable, family-friendly, and easy to maintain. Butterfly doors might look futuristic, but they're expensive to repair and impractical in most garages. Tesla's mission here is accessibility, not novelty.
That simplified three-piece chassis we mentioned earlier? It saves nearly 200 pounds of weight, boosting efficiency by about 30 extra miles per charge. That's a real-world benefit you'll feel every time you skip a charging stop. Instead of stopping every 270 miles, you're now going 300 miles. The difference between making it home on a single charge or having to stop halfway.
Simulated tests show 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 6 seconds, plenty quick compared to gas sedans. But here's the trade-off: range.
To hit the $12,749 price point, Tesla is using LFP battery packs between 250 and 300 miles per charge.
That's enough for daily commutes, but may spark range anxiety for first-time EV buyers. This is Tesla's smart compromise: affordability over luxury range.
But let's put that in perspective. The average American drives about 40 miles per day. That means the Model 2's 250-mile minimum range covers 6 full days of typical driving on a single charge. Even if you never charge at home and only use superchargers once a week, you're spending less time charging than you would pumping gas twice a week. For families, retirees, and commuters, the Model 2's range isn't a limitation. It's more than enough. And here's what most people miss. Range anxiety is a mental barrier, not a practical one. Studies show that 95% of daily trips in America are under 30 miles. Your commute to work, dropping kids at school, grocery runs, weekend errands, all easily covered by 250 miles. The only time you'd need more is road trips, and even then, Tesla's supercharger network means a 15-minute stop every 200 miles. Compare that to the 10 minutes you already spend at gas stations weekly, and the range problem disappears entirely. So the Model 2 isn't trying to be a Model S. It's designed for the average American family who drives 40 miles a day, charges at home, and wants a car that just works without the gas station hassle. Now that we understand what the Model 2 is and how it works, the bigger question becomes, what does this car mean for Tesla's future and for the entire auto industry? The strategy.
What we want to achieve is the platonic ideal of the perfect product.
That's how Elon Musk wants to find Tesla's ultimate mission. But achieving that perfect product means solving a puzzle no automaker has ever cracked: building a high-tech EV at a price the average American family can actually afford. For years, rumors claimed the Tesla Model 2 had been canceled. Some even said Musk had abandoned the project entirely. But the truth is the opposite. The Model 2 has been completely reimagined, positioned as Tesla's most strategic release yet.
Why is the Model 2 so critical? Because Tesla's premium positioning is under attack from two sides. Chinese manufacturers like BYD are flooding the market with $11,000 EVs, while legacy automakers like GM and Ford are cutting EV prices to stay competitive. Tesla needed a response that didn't just match the competition. It needed to redefine the entire game. The Model 2 is that response. The opportunity comes with two major gambles. First, battery technology. Will Tesla stick with proven LFP packs, stable and affordable, or risk cheaper but untested aluminum-ion or sodium-ion chemistry? That choice could decide not only the car's cost, but also its long-term reliability, range, and safety. And second, build quality and customer experience. Tesla has long been criticized for poor delivery service and inconsistent finishes. With this new snap-fit production style, the company must prove that faster manufacturing won't compromise durability or customer trust.
But who does this car serve?
Retirees living on fixed incomes want a car that's affordable and easy to maintain. Families struggling with high gas prices are looking for relief in an EV that truly saves money. And younger buyers, many priced out of the EV market, finally see a Tesla within reach. A compact sedan with 4 seats, over 300 miles of range, and access to Tesla's full software ecosystem, all at a mass market price, could reshape the EV adoption curve in the United States.
But the Model 2's impact goes far beyond individual buyers. This is about something much bigger. A complete shift in how the world thinks about electric vehicles. The revolution.
The bigger picture? Tesla isn't just selling a car, it's selling a lower total cost of ownership.
Think about it. At $12,749 upfront, the Model 2 already costs half as much as a comparable gas sedan. But the savings don't stop there. Over 10 years, owners will save thousands on fuel. Electricity costs about 1/3 as much as gasoline per mile. Maintenance costs drop by 60% because there's no oil changes, no transmission repairs, no exhaust system replacements. Insurance is cheaper because Teslas have the highest safety ratings. And the car gets better over time through free software updates, while gas cars only depreciate. When you add it all up, the total cost of ownership for a Model 2 is lower than a used Honda Civic. And perhaps more importantly, the Model 2 signals Tesla's determination to defend its global leadership against rapidly growing Chinese competitors like BYD, setting the stage for the next great EV battle.
While Chinese brands are offering models for as low as $11,000, those cars come with serious compromises. Real-world range of less than 150 miles under EPA standards, quality concerns, and unproven durability. Tesla is taking a very different path. This isn't a cheap car, it's a valuable car.
Consider the bigger economic picture. Every Model 2 sold is a blow to foreign oil dependency. At current gas prices, Americans send roughly $500 billion overseas annually for petroleum. If just 10% of U.S. drivers switch to Model 2, that's $50 billion staying in the American economy, creating manufacturing jobs in Texas, battery production in Nevada, and charging infrastructure nationwide. This isn't just about one car. It's about restructuring where American dollars flow. The Model 2 isn't just another product, it's a strategic declaration. When a $12,749 EV can outperform gas cars in range, durability, and speed, the entire global supply chain must adapt, from battery producers to steel suppliers to policymakers. This is more than a car. It's an economic weapon that could redefine America's position in the EV race against China.
When the first Model 2 rolls out of the Texas Gigafactory, the world will realize that "too good to be true" is no longer a phrase of doubt, it's the new definition of reality. So after everything we've covered, the technology, the experience, the strategy, the revolution, there's only one question left. Is this real, or is it just another broken promise? The Tesla Model 2 isn't just a $12,749 EV. It's Elon Musk's plan to push electric cars into the mainstream, taking on the most popular gas sedans and challenging the global auto industry. So here's the ultimate question. Can Tesla truly execute this radical production plan without falling into the same traps of delays and broken promises? If the Model 2 really launches at $12,749 in 2026,
It won't just compete, it could crush budget gas cars and even challenge the flood of cheap Chinese EVs. But the bigger question is for you. At $12,749, would you finally ditch gas forever? If your answer is yes, comment 12749 below and see how many others agree. If you're sticking with gas, comment gas car and tell us why. And don't miss what's next. In the coming week, we're releasing deep dive videos on Tesla's battery strategy, the Pi phone, and the tiny house, Musk's next revolutions. We'll also share exclusive leaks from the 2026 Model 2 production line, where Tesla's next big secret is already taking shape. So if you want the inside track before the next leak breaks, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell right now, because once the news is out, you don't want to be the last to know. A decade ago, the idea of a truly affordable electric car was a dream. Today, Tesla is turning that dream into reality. And if you believe this is only the beginning of the second industrial revolution, subscribe now and don't miss the next move Elon Musk is about to make. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.